The push is on to market Cayman as a sports tourism destination. Premier the Honorable Makiva Bush said plans and recommendations have already been tabled to improve Cayman's sports tourism product.
There is someone moved to the ministry and Mr. Watler, Mr. Dalton Watler, to develop sports tourism. Mr. Watler is certainly strong on his program and moving forward. In fact, a few recommendations already coming forward. Yes, he will certainly very much should be pushing in that direction.
Our sports tourism programs will be put to the test in 2 months' time when we host the CARIFTA Track and Field Championships. Organizers expect more than 1,200 visitors will be on island for the Easter weekend meet at the Truman Bodden Sports Complex. And one of those young athletes hoping not only to impress her local supporters but the rest of the Caribbean is sprinter Chantelle Morrison. She was Cayman's only medal winner at last year's meet in St. Lucia, and many expect her to do the sprint double in the junior girls division at this year's meet. But the teenager is not letting those expectations sidetrack her preparations.
I try not to think about it, but my family support me, and I know they're going to be here, so I don't feel that much pressure on me right now. But as it comes closer to the time, I know that I'm going to feel most of the pressure.
Chantelle and other national athletes leave for Jamaica for a track and field meet this weekend, where they hope to gain some more stiff opposition as preparations continue for the meet April 3rd to 5th at the Truman Bodden Sports Complex. Switching to the hoops game, some basketball news. Local coaches are benefiting from an intensive training course. 20 aspiring coaches are learning from the international instructor Nelson Isley. Last week, Isley put most of the coaches through Level 1 certification. And this week, 6 other coaches are doing Level 2 courses, including acting director in the Department of Tourism, Shamari Scott. You saw him there just a while ago. A standout player in his heyday, Scott now wants to help mold our younger players. Coach Isley is impressed with the attitude and skill levels of the coaches here in Grand Cayman.
In all the Caribbean, there's a lot of talent, and in most of these countries, I've had the opportunity to work in quite a few. There's always just a lack of coaching, and so I think here that the philosophy of the president is very good, because he is really trying to begin a process or a structure of certification of all the coaches, and I'm pretty confident that all of them have the possibility in the future to be very positive influences for the country as far as the developing players.
And before we go, a quick footnote for sports lovers out there, some programming notes. Island 24, 11:55 tomorrow morning, the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics from Vancouver, Canada. We'll have a repeat of the opening ceremony from 7 p.m. Remember, Cayman will be represented in the opening ceremony tomorrow by Dow Travers, the giant slalom skier. Also on tomorrow morning, but early tonight going into tomorrow morning, is the third one-day international between the West Indies and Australia. That's on Channel 201 on Sportsmax. And if you happen to probably be unable to see these matches, you can call 745-5555 to get one of these new DVRs we have, so you can record your sports and watch them later in case you missed the cricket or the opening ceremony for the Winter Olympics.